Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode with a brand new friend in a brand new week. Gianluca, ciao, buongiorno, welcome to the show. For those that have not met you before, would you like to introduce yourself? And by the way,
Hello.
if not, please still do so.
Okay. So, hello, everybody. My name is Gianluca. I'm from Italy. I am a database nerd from Italy in particular. I've been a database nerd for a long time. It's been 25 years I've been working with databases and with SQL Server in particular. So even if it doesn't look like I'm old, and it looks like I'm old, I'm actually pretty old.
25 years, so that's SQL Server 6.5.
No, that was seven.
Was that 7?
Yeah, that was 1998.
Just about then. Just about.
Yeah, all the good stuff, all the meat was there. We had
Back then.
Profiler,
Oh,
That
Enterprise
was a good thing.
Manager. Good
Good.
memories. Terrible memories, actually.
memory was bad then, but we got good memories of the time. So, but this is getting very semantics. It's very confusing. See, that makes our next question either super easy or super hard. I think there is no in between for those that have been in the field for so long. Of all the things you've seen in the data world, what is your all-time favorite? It can be a tool, it can be a feature, it can be. You can't say profiler again because you already said that. That would be too easy.
Oh, well, it's hard to pick just one thing, and it's hard to pick one thing from SQL Server in particular. So recently, I've been working as a DBA in the last 15 years. In my first life as a data person, I was a developer. And as all the DBAs, you are never a DBA because you intend to be a DBA. It just happens that nobody wants to be a DBA, and someday you wake up and you're the DBA.
That
Usually,
should be a sticker, just another sticker.
yes,
Nobody wants to be a DBA.
it just happens. Maybe you're a developer and things are going horribly with the database. So somebody should figure out this database thing. So you're the one that tries to figure the things out, and suddenly you're the DBA because you know how things are working. And this could also happen if you're a sysadmin and so somebody should figure out these databases, and from that path you become
Mhm.
a DBA. And so in my second life as a non-developer, but as a DBA, as a DBA, I've been working with all kinds of monitoring, either homegrown or commercial products. So probably the one thing that really made my day as a DBA was extended events when it was introduced. That was a huge step, a huge leap from all the things that we had before, like Profiler. And in particular, the ability to stream the events from a .NET application, that's phenomenal. So if I have to choose just one thing, that's the one I will choose.
It's a good answer.
Solid choice.
Yeah.
And also, yes, you have to choose only one because, I mean, the thing is,
Yeah, time is
we
limited.
like you, but if it's not just a timing thing, but if we allow it for you to break the rules and we have to allow it for others or people accuse of favoritism and all, you know how it goes.
Absolutely.
Just like that, we end up in court. Nobody wants it.
Because no one's broken the rules so far. Is that what you're saying?
Ish.
Yeah. Okay.
So I have the chance to be the first.
No, that ship has sailed a long time ago.
You just set him a challenge.
That ship has sailed long time ago.
So if I have to say, if you encourage me to say a second thing,
I'm not. But let's just assume I would. What would it be? No.
Well, recently I've been working a lot with time series, which is not definitely a strong point of SQL Server in particular, but I've been working with time series data a lot because we're building SQL Server monitoring tools. So we are using time series features from other products, some from Microsoft, some not from Microsoft. Am I allowed to say I'm using stuff not from Microsoft?
Of course, this is not a Microsoft podcast.
Okay, cool.
We actually had a bunch of people that gave non-Microsoft. I mean, I'm going to say the majority was Microsoft centric to Microsoft adjacent, at least, just because of the bubble we are all in. But at the same time, we did have people that said something entirely different.
Well, anyway, I've been trying different flavors of time series databases recently, and that's a very interesting kind of technology. And it allows for some interesting developments. That's cool stuff.
Yeah, agreed. It's definitely not SQL Server's strong point. So using a tool or a database that's more suited for time series data makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, so Microsoft has ADX, the Data Explorer, which is cool. It's not really a time series database, but it can do the job. It is working pretty well. Or there are options in Postgres like TimescaleDB. That is a cool one. There's InfluxDB, which is our current choice, and that's interesting. You have many ways of doing things in there. The way the data is compressed and data retention policies and downsampling, all that stuff is really fascinating for me.
Also, InfluxDB shipped with BDC, so I mean, it has to be good.
Already a favorite of Ben's.
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, when you're not playing around with extended events or time series data, or maybe some combination of the both, what is your favorite non-data thing to get up to?
Oh, well, I play drums pretty badly, but I enjoy doing that. I'm a terrible drummer. I'm self-taught, so yeah, I'm not one of those super technical drummers, but I enjoy playing, well, alone these days, but I will start with a band next week, so that's cool stuff.
Very cool.
I was just going to say that is a perfect addition to the Finding Data Friends big band. So, what kind of genre are you drumming to, or just anything that requires drums?
Well, my favorite music is rock or metal. Of course, I cannot play death metal in my basement, or I would wake up the whole neighborhood. So I try to play something more gentle with the drums and with people's ears. But
on behalf of the entire neighborhood, I say thank you.
Well, it's in my basement, and I live on top of a hill. I don't have neighbors in a strict sense, how you would mean it. So I have my sister-in-law next door, and my in-laws 500 meters away. Other than that, there's nobody on the hilltop, so it's hard to bother my neighbors because I don't have any neighbors.
We still have people living in your house, so
perfect amount. Yeah, true.
Yeah, definitely. Nobody.
Well, you just encourage them to join the band.
Oh yes.
Get a couple of guitars, piano, good to go.
A banjo or whatever.
Sure.
The all-famous Satori marching band. Who hasn't heard of them?
Sounds good to me.
Let's make it a thing.
Also, I'm not. Did we have a drummer on the band yet? We had the oboe,
like
we had the trumpet, we had the saxophone,
remember.
we had multiple pianos. I don't think we had drums.
So I know for sure that Elko plays drums.
We didn't have
And
Elko
who
on the show
else?
yet, so
Marcus plays drums. He's pretty good.
Markus Ermüller, or
Yes.
we also
I
don't know.
saw a recording of his band. He's really good.
Nice.
We need to get them on the show.
Add them to the list.
We might have a drum solo just in between. Well, I mean, they are on the list. It's a pretty long list still, but
Yeah, the only
some
band
point.
I know with two drummers is King Crimson, so that would have to be a King Crimson song to play.
And how many bands do you know with 3 drummers? Because that's what we're gonna have. I mean, how cool will that be?
Too cool for me, I guess.
It sounds like absolute chaos.
Potentially. I think it is
chaos.
on brand, so that works for me.
Yeah, perfect.
See, from drumming, I don't have a perfect segue, but I mean, given that you're in Italy, which has very amazing food, and you may still answer in a very different direction, I think that still kind of leads us to the third question of the show. What is your favorite food? And it doesn't have to be Italian just because of that brilliant segue, of course.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's going to be Italian.
That's not a disappointment at all.
Totally allowed.
I speak for Jess and myself. We love Italian food, so.
Can confirm.
I assume from my nickname on socials, you would think it's going to be spaghetti, but no, it's pizza.
That was your chance with Blue Sky and everything, everybody getting new handles. You could have become
Pizza DBA.
Pizza DBA, yeah, yes.
How did you miss that chance, Gianluca? I mean, seriously.
Shame on me, shame on me. Well, anyway, on Blue Sky or Twitter or all the socials, people are constantly pointing me to pizza crimes like pineapple or beans or all the weirdest stuff possible on top of pizza, and they tell me, "See, what's your take on this?" As if I'm the judge of pizza for all the pizza world. But yeah, I came to terms with this, and if people love to have terrible stuff on top of their pizza, they can do so. If that makes them happy, they can just go ahead with that. I'm not
can
judging.
It make them happy?
Pineapple. Oh yeah,
I mean,
pineapple makes me happy. I love pineapple on pizza.
On pizza,
yeah, yep. You do you. That's fine. It makes you happy. It makes me happy too. I'm not judging.
Yeah, but that's a bit of a stretch. I mean, you're certainly entitled to your opinion, despite it being terribly wrong. But
to be fair, I'll eat pretty much anything on pizza. So
I see. So I'm doing that session in Oslo in 2 weeks at Fabric February, and it's called Chopped, like that TV show. Where cooks get a mystery box of ingredients and need to cook something, and they're going to get a mystery data set. And that mystery data set is coming from a survey that I was running on LinkedIn, where people rate their favorite snacks and tell me where the best chocolate is coming from. And there's one question there where you have to give a star rating on how people feel about pineapple on pizza. And of course, that the only purpose of that question, the sole purpose of that is data quality. Filter out everything that rated more than 1 because they're maniacs. We can't have their data in there. It's going to mess with everything. So
I approve this message.
No, but I'm with you, Gianluca. Let them have pineapple.
What's your favorite topping then? If you're choosing a pizza, what are we going for?
Mushrooms or salamino, what you would probably call pepperoni, which is a totally different thing in Italian. Pepperoni means peppers, but well, that's fine.
Same in Germany, funny enough. So
perfect. Yep, I'm in for that.
I fell for that like 30 years ago when being vegetarian, ordering, and I like spicy food, so I ordered a pepperoni pizza in the US. Damn, was that a disappointment? I learned that the hard way.
That probably had more pepperoni than you could even imagine in the US too, right? Like no space between pepperonis even.
Well, first of all, that so it probably would have been too much salami for me, even if I would have been eating it at that time. But no, but you learn something new every day.
Except today.
Except, well, I learned that's not true, because today I learned that you're a drummer, which I had no idea about.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
I do my best to hide it.
This is recorded, you know that, right?
It will be published on YouTube. We have 75 million subscribers, give or take, slightly rounded up for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, we're getting towards the end of March. We have to put in numbers for our MVP award, show some reach. So putting in
Boost
75 million. Did I say 75 million before? So at least I keep repeating the same lie. I think it was 75 in many ways.
That's the number.
And
hello, 75 million people.
Ciao.
Probably the most you've ever talked to before, right? It's a me. Perfect.
Very well. Just like that. Again, 15 minutes are over. Gianluca, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for putting mushrooms on your pizza, because my favorite pizza is either a plain margarita pizza or potentially put some burrata on it, or if extra toppings, then it's usually just mushrooms. So I can totally relate to that. Thank you for sharing about some other things, including the drumming. Thank you, 75 million watchers, for watching us almost live. And the other people that are not subscribed but are still watching it, the other 7 billion-ish.
Like and subscribe.
Whack that subscribe button.
Yes.
And with that, thank you all so much. And we see you again next week with yet another friend. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, folks.